I'm Russ Reed, an artist and painter of people who have been impacted by encountering Jesus. The series is called The Encounter Gallery. I've added a few shots of the work in different exhibitions. I didn't grow up around art, but in college, a couple of professors took us to the Kimball Museum in Fort Worth, and I was amazed. The first museum show I remember going to on my own was the El Greco exhibit at the Dallas Museum of Art in 1983. I was mesmerized. I love that Baroque period, the biblical narratives and the suffering saints. I think of my paintings as new Baroque. A few years later, I started painting. That was about 30 years ago. And this series started about 20 years ago, and I'm still at it. I paint biblical narratives and historical stories of saints. There are so many. I choose what resonates with me at the time. I use contemporary clothing and settings because it brings the stories into the immediacy of the now. I want us to consider what it would be like if these stories happened right now. It's a work in progress. My models have been family members, close friends, and some folks I've just met who are curious about the work and agreed to pitch in and pose. I've had exhibitions in civic centers, small art museums, public galleries, art competitions, and quite a few churches, which is what I'm focusing on now. Mostly exhibiting in the North Texas area, since that's where I live and work, and I can load them up and drive them in the Forerunner wherever they need to go. Starting last year, I've been asked to speak about the paintings at different events and church services. This has been an extraordinary experience. Many of my paintings concern the supernatural and miracles and the power of God. When it comes to the miracles in the Bible, I'm all in. God is real and present and here. He is able to work miracles whenever and wherever He chooses. I know this flies in the face of much of what we hear today, but God is bigger and more profound than all of that. I'll conclude with a favorite quote from a physicist who peered deeply into the atom and who also was a devoted disciple of Jesus. Werner Heisenberg wrote, "When taking a sip from the natural sciences, a person becomes an atheist, but at the bottom of the glass, God is waiting for them." Thank you.